windy, but it's 60 degrees. There's Oreo and there's Polly. They're looking. We just came back from walk. They're looking for a good place to, I guess, to leave. Where you going, girl? That's Oreo. She's scratching. And I don't know if you can see through the screen. This is a truck. Yeah, there's Polly. We go this way. Oh, I guess there we go. They're gonna go meet each other. Polly's Oreo's daughter. I haven't met her yet during the summer dog. She was losing a lot of weight. That brick house right across the way, Rick's been feeding them. So anyway, Sunday, 60 degrees. I talked to my sister this morning, and it's like very cold up in upstate New York. You know, all those places up there. It's like freezing. I think it was going to be like in the mid-30s all week there, and like 25 at night or something. Cold. Rain and fury. We're supposed to get some rain later on tonight. But other than that, it's quiet Sunday. I'm waiting on my pasta to get done. And I was going to make something else, but I was going to make tuna casserole, but I have a half a thing of sauce left. And so that'll be good. Let's see, this week starts off, go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I already got a good clue of everything I just have to get to last me a month. Maybe one or two items I don't really need, but that's about all on my list there. When I go into details, seems like I don't know, I think there's something to this, definitely to the climate change. And we'll see how this 2015, because then I guess we're going to start seeing who's going to be running for president. So far I don't see anybody that I think that's worthy, and they were doing something about that Krisky guy from New Jersey. I don't think we need anybody like that for president. I don't know how you jog. They always make them jog, so I don't even know. Well, anyway, I think it'd be a horrible president. I don't know who we have out there. Probably Elizabeth Warren. Everybody's like buzzing about. She seems the most attuned with the reality that a lot of people are facing, with the and able to pay back the student loans in a fast and speedy way, or in a humane way. We could actually, and then you have, and all these other loans, and, I think a lot of people was devastated by 2008. So, yeah, and the politics that came before 2008, and I think, like, here's a good example. Memphis is actually, you could look at Detroit as an excellent example of the militarization and the politics. What was it today? I was seeing something, and something like with the police was like, oh, feel safe, feel secure, call us. Well, you call the police after something happens, like after the wreck, after the burglary, after somebody gets shot, or after somebody goes and robs a store or something. If you call them before, they just think you're crazy and they can't do anything. So the idea that there's some security in that is ridiculous. And the other thing I noticed is, like, Comcast, the guy, I was trying to figure out the guy's voice, if he hadn't giggled and gave himself, that's one thing about the cons, because they go on the whole thing that everybody's a fool, not that they're smart, or they do think they're smart, but you know what I'm saying, if you think everybody else is, that you know what I'm saying, there's some people that, there's different types, there's families like that do it, like, let's say, i.e. gypsies, you know what I'm saying, where they know that they have learned and crafted, their thievery. Or some people, they just think they're lucky and you know, like if I can get another fool, those ones always have to give themselves away because they're, you know. But anyway, I was like, this guy works for Comcast. This little bastard here, you know what I'm saying? And they said a thing today like, do I want a security camera? What the fuck for? You know, more than likely you're not gonna, you know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, they got all these things to breach your privacy even more, you know. And it's like that stupid Sonny, since you know, he has weird people come up in his house, and you know, yeah. So anyway, and his police friends, whatever, he was like, oh, he's calling me, like, hey, you wanna come over, or no? I'm like, nope, you got a crazy house. So you should have did what I told him to do, and get a hold of Habitat for Humanity, where, because he already had his property, they would have built him a house. He'd have just been paying the same amount he's paying rent. So, but anyway, he's listening to a lot smarter and wiser. They're smarter and wiser. It's like, let's try to nickel and dime this man that doesn't, you know. Anyway, so, but anyway, he was like, he was asking me, well, how come you have to change doctors? I'm like, I have to, because every time I showed up, it was like a police is like harassing the, you know, and they're gonna blame me for the police showing up. I'm like, I have no, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have no fault in whatever type of behavior, but you know, they don't want to lose their license, you know, because you know, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, it's just like that guy in New Jersey, that a governor, that Christie, whatever, he changes the law so he could get money from foreign people. And when you have foreign people backing you, it's their interests, you know, and it's a conflict with American interests in a lot of ways, and a lot of times it bridges on treason. And just like this shit here, a lot of times, like if they don't like you and you go to court or something, you might go really fast, or they're like, ooh, we're gonna put you in jail fast. Then you might have a fast and speedy trial. Other than that, it takes them 2 years. Or somebody that was like 2 years ago, he killed his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 years to where, I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, but anyway, and I was thinking also why they sort of mess up everybody else's insurance. I see that they also underlined it theirs. You know, I mean, because I'm gonna work on getting mine. You know, I'm not working on fucking anybody else's up. So yeah, that's a big plus. You know. So anyway, I was wondering how long they could fuck themselves, especially if they think they're hurting somebody else. Because that's what that guy in Comcast was talking about. Even if you get more TVs, that's why I recognize his voice. Because he's like, well, we'll just unplug it. I'm like, no, you ain't gonna unplug shit. You know, when you disconnected anything over here, you're gonna have your men come in here and take all your shit out. You ain't acting like I'm stealing your shit after I've been paying you all this fucking money for all years. That you know what I'm saying? I'm the criminal. I'm the problem because I pay money for this shit. You know. So people like me enable him to keep a job. But there's so many people that, you know, as Comcast, I don't think there's really that other cable and internet around here. So they could be arrogant. Let another motherfucker, AT&T came in here, but I'm not crazy about AT&T because I heard bad things about how much it costs some people around here. So, and they were just talking about the phone and all that's hooked up. So let Verizon or somebody come up in here. You know, it's so long, you know, don't need you. Anybody will take my money, be very, you know what I'm saying? It's a capitalist society, you know. And they need to do something if we got a monopoly in a lot of these places, or we just got, you know, really shitty ass service now these days, you know. When you pay your money, you get shitty service. So, you know, I'm probably in a category for moving over here. That's why I'm probably the only one that has, very few have Comcast. The rest of them get the disc because they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to put up with shit. They don't have to put up with shit. But I don't trust the disc. But that's a good idea. A lot cheaper.